What's going on, everybody? Chance Gonnam here. Extremely excited to talk to you guys today about cryptocurrencies. If this is your first time watching, thank you for watching. If you're a repeat watcher, excuse me, you mean the world to me that you keep watching this every single day. So if you guys know, this is where we're at on Bitcoin. I did miss this trend line here that did form. So check this out. So this is something I did draw up, but I didn't want to have it on here, and we didn't show it yesterday. So this touch, one touch here, two touch, three touch, four touch, five touch, six touch. So this is where I probably would have entered more down here, either on this touch or the confirmation on this touch. And then if you wanted to even get more confirmation on the buy, you could have drawn this line right here and got all that. So I mean, that's a one touch, two touch, three touch, double touch, and the trend line. Perfect, easy buy going up. So now I'm going to walk you guys through the macro, and I'm going to clean up my charts and start fresh next week. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for next week's. Here's what I'm looking for, though. Just seeing this make this move is you got to play fibs just in here, just in case. See where this is going to play. So it's heading to the magical 61.8 mark in the markets, which I kind of expected after this pullback. You can see it's already rejected it. Let me go to the 1 hour. You can see it already rejected it one time, two times, and it's played down here. So it stayed under this. This would be the third touch on this zone. You can see I'm waiting for a break right here, eventually, a break retouch. But we'll see if it can break through this level and give us that retouch. But it's following this flow up perfectly. If you guys don't know a lot about fibs, the 61.8 is the one of the magic retrace or magic pullback numbers, and it's normally a slower takeoff to the downside if it does go steady here. And it would make sense because it's sitting in this zone. So it could be looking at a sell for Bitcoin if it doesn't give us this kind of movement. So I like the movement it's making now for a buy. We want to see this, though. We need to see it break this, give us a retouch, and then go. If you see it start struggling here and struggling here and struggling here and struggling here, then it's probably going to go for the sell. All right, so that's what I'm looking for Bitcoin. So next week, we're going to start off clean. I'm deleting my charts right now, and I'll have to remark all of Bitcoin. So make sure you subscribe and make sure you pay attention next week for what we got going here. So look at this. Ethereum did finally break the magic $1,000 mark, but it can't stay above it. It's kind of following that uptrend, but it's kind of irrelevant now. This is a $1,000 mark. This $1,000 mark got busted, stayed underneath. So as I keep saying with Ethereum, this is really, I mean, it's in a nice uptrend, and a lot of people are saying it's going to keep going. I'm waiting for this. I need a break and retest of this level very, very clearly before I'm entering any trades. So unless I get one of these kind of formations is when I take a buy. But honestly, you could be looking at a sell-off here soon. Let me delete this. Delete this. And let's look at the macro here. And if we draw the fibs, I mean, maybe if we just went from this movement to this movement, I mean, you could be looking to at least a pullback to this level, maybe at the 23.6, some sort of downward movement after this hard push up that I know all my investor friends out there never want this to end. But if you're day trading it, looking for a small short here and catching this move down, it might be something. If we get a retest of this line, this zone right here, then I would be possibly looking for a short around this position. So, and you'd be looking for a take profit right about there. So that's kind of like the risk to reward trade that I would take, and I would honestly have my stop loss down here. So this would be my risk to reward on this trade because I wouldn't want to get too wild with it. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Again, I don't really like selling cryptos, but that could be what's setting up for. We're going to restart this next week as well. And then Litecoin. So what's Litecoin doing? You can see Litecoin played off here perfectly for one trade, but then it didn't stagnate here. So here's a nice easy way to see this. I'm going to clear everything so you guys can kind of see. Let me show you guys, I guess, what Litecoin is doing. It's staying up on this line right here. I'm looking for it. If it holds like it's doing right now, it looks like Litecoin should fall. It looks like this should happen like this. Should fall. All right. So let me just draw this up real quick so you guys can see it. Quick learning lesson here. So this line right here. A lot of people say, all right, break, retest, sell it here. Boom. And then this happens. See, when this is a power bar, so if you're down here and it goes stagnant like this for hours, you should have a stop profit in anyways. That power bar happens, no big deal. Plays. It never gave you a retest, so you should have never entered again. But here you can see it's a nice, clean, easy break of the market, retest, and then it went. So we enter always on the retest, always entering on the retest right here. Break the market, retest. You enter here, and then where the market goes, straight down. So that's what we're looking for on these movements. But like I said, this line is what I'm looking at right here on Litecoin, and I don't see it breaking it if making this kind of movement. So I think what I would do personally is I would wait for a retest, unless you're going to call this maybe on the 4-hour a retest. You could kind of call it a retest, more or less. I would probably go with a trend line of sorts. So I mean, I like that trend line as well. 1, 2, 3. So I like to sell on Litecoin, but I'm gonna delete everything, and we'll start brand new, fresh on next week. So please head over and subscribe to the channel so you can see the entire markups live next week. Then also, if you guys are looking to learn how to do this, check out my 90-day game plan below. We'll teach you everything you need to know on how to trade and markup charts in the Forex market, and then you can implement it into cryptocurrency trading in the Forex market as well. So I'm extremely excited for every single one of you guys on here listening, learning, growing your mind. Congratulations for even being here. Congratulations for putting in the time, and thank you for choosing this video to watch. Have a blessed rest of your day, and let's go out there and catch these pips.